Hello everyone, good evening. It is evening of day 98. I wanted to show you guys a couple things. I know when I showed the raised beds the other day, if you saw that episode, I kind of peeked in the window at these guys, but I wanted to show everybody a better look at this is the cabbage over here and this is the broccoli that's just taken off like weeds, like plants. These are all my tomatoes, which are doing fantastical. And then check this out. I planted these peppers like weeks ago, and they're all starting to pop up. Now this one right here is the very first one. That's a red pepper plant, and the rest of them are green peppers. But they're coming right up, and I couldn't believe it. I thought I had completely given up on them. Now the cucumbers, this one right here looks to be the only one that may be still viable. I've been watering them. I know most of them have rotted away, but some of them are still trying to do something, I think. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I've got more seeds if I need to replant the cucumbers, but this was the big thing I wanted to show everybody. This is the surprise. It finally came today, which is actually kind of good because of the weather. It's been raining the last couple of days, so we wouldn't have been able to get out and put it together. But this is a 10-foot by 20-foot chicken coop. So it's all metal, so it'll never rust, never rot. It's from what I read, we did some extensive research on this, but from what I read, it is easily snapped together. So yeah, this is going to be happening probably within the next, I'd say 3 to 5 days, if not like tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, this was the surprise. I'm very excited. It comes with PVC coated chicken wire. So that's going to be sufficient to keep them in. It's roofed, so we don't have to worry about any kind of escapes. Today I'm standing at my kitchen window, which faces the chicken coop, right, which faces Cluckersburg. I'm standing there waiting for my food to cook, and I see Lateralus vault out of the chicken coop, out of the fenced area, over the babies, the run on that side, hit the ground, and then bolt into Cluckersburg. So she jumped out. And it's the only time that's ever happened. I would know because they can't get back in. So it's the only time that's ever happened. And I just happened to be standing there watching when it happened. So that was really cool. I'm putting my gloves on, guys, if you wonder why there's blackness happening. Because my hands get so cold so easy. And I hate it. It takes me forever to get them warmed back up. Alright, there's one. That'll do. Alright. Well, hello there. You are just so sophisticated and awesome, Fergus. Gracerton. Jeez. Alright, let's see if these cluckers are ready to go to bed. So I would love to thank all of my subscribers. It's so freaking awesome. I think it was 93? Is that right? Could that possibly be right? And I'm telling you, subscribers, that word sounds so impersonal, doesn't it? I was sitting thinking about it earlier, and I was like, man, subscriber just sounds, it's like patient, or like client or something. I don't know. It just seems very impersonal and just not very friendly. So I think I'm going to start calling you guys peeps. You're the 93 peeps. You're my peeps. You're the peeps. You're the peeps. You know, like the man of the people. You're a peep of the peeps. Wow. Man. Fiddle abandoned you guys tonight. Look at this. He's had enough of the rain. Had enough of the rain. I tell you, I came down here earlier because of our convict, our escapee. And those poor chickens had nary a bit of food. I felt so bad for them. They went through that whole thing of food in like 2 days. So we've got to get that layer mix going because they're going through this. They're going through their baby food a little too fast. and I think that's why. I think they need more than what's in the crumble at this point. So we're going to get on that. And the chicken house. We've got the coop and the layer feed to mix. So we've got quite a list of things to do. Now tonight it's supposed to get cold again, but then for the rest of the week, tonight and tomorrow night, I think it said the low is 38. And then after that, everything, it starts just gradually going up, and then the lows don't go down below like 50 degrees. So I'm much excited about that. Those guys look like they're going to need some water and food tomorrow too. Goodness. Come on. Come on, ladies and gents. I also decided, I've got some more of those small U-Haul boxes up in my basement, and I think I'm going to grab one of those and use that to cover this, because that fit really, really well. And I didn't have to bend it or do anything weird to it like I had to do that other one. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to go over here and close this real quick before Fiddle hears me and decides to come out and see what's going on. I hope they're in there. It's awfully quiet. Man, I didn't even check. It's eerily quiet. I really hope they're okay. Now I'm all paranoid like something's happened to them. So I don't hear a sound. Man. Listen to the sound of chicken silence. Oh, gloves just aren't user-friendly sometimes, you know it? They just make things more difficult. Okay, there go the babies. They're going in. I'm going to go check on these guys. That has me worried. It's kind of like your kid, you know, like when you have a toddler and you're in the kitchen doing something and they're supposed to be playing or watching TV and they're just too quiet. The silence is when you know something's wrong. If you hear them, you know you're good. But if it's silent, there's something wrong, and there they are. Let's do a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With the big boy on the bottom. Good deal. Man, everybody's roosted up, ready for bed. See, this is, I got their other feeder in here. There's feeder number 1 over there. And then feeder number 2 right over here. So yeah, I put in 2 feeders now so that way I'm sure that they don't run out of food. I felt so bad because when I did put their food in, they started chowing down like it was the first meal they'd had in days. Like these two do. Every time I put food in their thing, they do the same thing. They act like freaks. Weird chickens. Alright, let's get these cats out here taken care of. Hopefully they're about ready to go. Because it is that time. It is that time. Oh, look. They're in. Cool deal. Cool deal. Oh, and here comes Gwen. And here, oh, yeah, see? You guys are punks. You're just a bunch of punks. A bunch of feathery punks. Oh, that coop's going to be so cool, you guys. It's going to be so awesome. I can set this up in the coop. It's going to go almost to that shed. So it's going to be a little narrower than this by a foot on each side. And then it's going to extend almost clear out to that shed. It's got one end that's covered with a tarp. So they'll have one end that's sheltered. There's a door in it. It's really, I'm really excited about it. We started crunching some numbers because we were talking about doing everything with wood and like hardware cloth. And doing it that way, you know, like just constructing a pen. And after we started looking at the price of just like the 4x4 posts that we would need, because I want to make sure we have a roof over it. We have lots of vultures around here. We have vultures, we have hawks, we have predators of that sort. We have crows, which I don't think crows bother chickens, but there are some predators to be aware of around here. So I really wanted it to have a top on it. And to do all of that with 4x4 posts, especially the pressure treated stuff for outdoors, would be extremely expensive. And this little thing, it wasn't that expensive. It was, but compared to the cost of all of that wood plus the hardware cloth and everything else that would have had to have gone into that, it would have been, and just the sweat equity and digging the holes and putting everything together, the construction, all of that would have been just, yeah. So I think this is going to be much better, much easier. And there you have it, folks. Everyone's in bed. Like I said, I'm going to go get another box, and get them taken care of. My loyal assistant, Fergus. Alright, everyone. We're over 10 minutes, as always. Again, thank you, 93 peeps. I really do appreciate it. I'm pretty sure it's 93. If I'm overstating, I do apologize, but I'm pretty sure it said 93. That's so freaking awesome, you guys. I so appreciate it. And the chickens, you know, they don't show it all the time, but they really enjoy it too. Right, Fergus? Alright, everyone. I hope everyone has a good Wednesday evening and has a good Thursday morning. Again, we'll be posting something tomorrow morning. Probably between 9 and 10, maybe a little earlier. Everybody have a good one.